Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Reese from C Manga, and I'm joined as always by my co-host Raphael.
Yo, what's up, guys?
And this is a review of Attack on Titan before the fall, Chapter 2, The Resolute Girl. So, I'm gonna straight off say this chapter here, it was mainly just a lot of pretty pictures.
Mm.
It felt like old Bleach. Like Bleach back in the day, man, like during the Hukyo Mundo arc, where it was just literally big, barren black pages of just like Hukyo Mundo, and then a bit of text.
Yeah, it's kind of true. Like, for 48 pages, it really didn't feel like it.
Nah, it really did kind of feel like just a weekly release chapter.
Yeah, definitely. I
Something that's like,
mean,
okay, this is a little bit, then you're gonna get some more next week.
mm,
But no, we're gonna wait a month now.
exactly. That's what's painful. And like compared to last chapter, I think like that was brilliant because there was just so much crap happening. Then that crazy reveal at the end, like seeing, the Titan baby. This one, like, kind of, it gave us a bit, but it kind of held back a lot.
Yeah,
And it's just kind of left us thinking, okay, so what's this? What's that? What the hell's gonna happen? And
exactly.
that's about it.
It's just raising more and more questions, man.
Yeah, kind of like the main series, though, isn't
Not
it? Even
necessarily, man. In the first like two, well, what's this? Yeah, two chapters of the main series.
yeah,
They'd already done the part like where they're literally going to the top of the wall.
true,
They've gone through their training and everything, and now they're on the top of the wall. Just
true,
before
true.
the colossal titan turn up again.
Oh yeah, yeah, because there was a time skip. I keep forgetting about
Yeah,
that.
the training
Yeah,
thing didn't
so
happen till
so
like
yeah,
volume four, but
yeah,
obviously the anime like rejigged it up a bit, made it a bit
yeah. I
more
forgot
cohesive
they did.
flow.
Yeah, they did actually do that quite well. So yeah, that's true. But yeah, that I think the main series and this series, it just seems like at first this one was, it kind of had a massive hype, like, oh my God, what's this? But now that we've gotten into it, it's not really much to see so far. I
Yeah,
mean,
so far, but then again, it is only chapter two, so
I know, it's just like, oh gosh, because as you said, they're monthly releases, you're expecting, to see a bit more content rather than just tons of panels and stuff. But I'll give it, more time. It's as you said, it's only two chapters, isn't it?
yeah.
But yeah, let's stop rambling, I guess, before we bore them and get into it. So, yeah, this was more or less the aftermath of what happened last time, and this single Titan just shows how fierce and dangerous these Titans can be, when you don't have the proper equipment to deal with them. I mean, 5,000 deaths, injuries, and MIAs, and 100 homes destroyed by one single Titan.
Exactly, man. In the main series, yeah, that type of stuff don't happens like when, the wall breaks down.
Exactly.
Not a single titan, man. We're talking like 100.
Yeah, like a horde, isn't it? Like,
Exactly, man. A
or
horde of titans.
but this thing just freaking went on a like munching spree and then it just vomited up several people. It's just like, God. And all they've got is like broadswords to defend themselves within it.
Yeah, they can't do anything. Their size, like, I don't even remember how the hell they even took the titan out. Did they
I
even
don't,
show them taking it out?
I can't even remember. I think I actually can't remember. I think it just freaking drifted off. It just left.
That's so weird.
I'm sure it just like it vomited out everything, and then we saw the Titan baby come out, and it just kind of just left.
So what
You
the
know what I
hell, man?
mean? So that's what I said. That just seemed that right there just seemed like too convenient, like someone planned that to happen.
They probably did.
Like this would be kind of like, like I don't know, maybe like the first I keep forgetting what they're called. Is it Titan Shifters?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, maybe he's like one of the originals because he was like born inside his mom who was inside the Titan. That made sense, right?
A little bit. But then
Yeah.
again, man, this whole thing could be like, the man in. You remember what's it? Obviously, like, what's the guy's name? Kyoko?
Yeah, Kyokuro.
Kyokuro,
Yeah.
innit? Yeah, you know that you see him there, like, obviously the guy, some guys there, like, trying to buy him and everything.
Mm.
And then they talk about the other guy who had interest in him, the guy in all black.
Yeah, they didn't actually show who that was.
No, so maybe he could be the one who they're kind of who's like, orchestrated the whole break-in.
Oh, well, the
The Titan coming in.
orchestrating, yeah,
Yeah,
the Titan coming in
he could have been
and
the
the
one who
whole
orchestrated it all.
true.
So that's why he's got so much interest. It's like, I want to study this kid.
definitely. I think this is some sort of experiment.
Yeah, it has to be.
Has to be. Yeah.
Because obviously, like, reading the main series now, we found out that obviously Titans are made
Mm,
from other people, from like normal people, basically like
yeah.
mutated. So maybe he could be like trying to do the first one or something.
Yeah, like the original way of doing it before that whole freaking other way that was done. The only, I think only so far we've seen is a needle in it or an injection.
Yeah, so I'm guessing like,
Yeah,
this whole the big fat one that came in was probably like a failed experiment.
yeah.
And then it's just like, huh. So someone actually can, so people can survive inside the Titan's stomach. Let's check this out. That's why he
This
wants the
guy,
kid.
yeah. Hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just wondering, as I said, wondering what this kid has, man, because it's just at this point, it's just so vague. The way they're keeping it all in the shadow, I think that's kind of good though. At the same time, just keeping it very ominous.
Yeah, man. Keeping it all back.
Mm. But I have to say though, the last two chapters have made me think that from the main series, the main series is dark.
Yeah.
This one just seems quite much darker. Like obviously the whole baby thing last chapter, that freaking threw me off. I wasn't expecting that. But this one was just like the way he was being treated, it was just so brutal. It was like a
Yeah.
dog.
Exactly, man. He's there in his cell. He's just like, eating frigging bugs for sustenance.
Yeah, a freaking spider. It's just like like a freaking like a trapped animal in a cage. He was just sitting there and then he just preyed on it and
Yeah.
threw it in his mouth.
Even the part, what's it, where the um guy came in, what's his name?
Yeah, shabby or
Shabby?
something.
Sheba?
Yeah,
Whatever the heck his name is. Him, man, when he's there, like, dashes the water on him after he knocks the guy, after he knocks him out in one hit. Because obviously,
yeah,
he's weak, obviously. He's been chained
very.
up for
Yeah,
however bloody long. And he's there, like, he just sees the water straight away, just goes lapping it up.
yeah.
That's exactly what you'd expect from, like, a wounded animal. Nothing like a captive animal.
It's true. It's just like as you said, like something that's just been traumatized for so long. They're broken.
Yeah.
Like literally, as they say, breaking a wild animal.
But then again, man, the
Oh.
part where he's always just saying, like, where he's like, oh, can't you resist? And then he's saying that
Mm.
over and over, resist, resist,
And fight
resist.
back. Yeah.
So, like, wow, he must have heard that word so many times then for him to,
Mm.
for that to kind of like hit in his head, you know?
Like a key word that kind of just triggered something because
Yeah,
he got up and he started like he crossed his arms to protect himself, innit?
exactly, man. Because obviously, like, he's been captive like that since he was a baby, since he was born.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like, he's been like that since he was born. So obviously, they're not taught him how to talk or anything. So what's going on there?
Exactly.
It's a bit like, okay, confusing.
That's what I said because just imagine that's like what 15 years they said in the
13.
last chapter. Was it 13
Yeah,
years? Bloody hell! He's just been like in that thing in that basement, just stewing away in his own.
filth.
Yeah, literally, you might as well say it was disgusting and like what that must do to his mind.
It would just
So
destroy his psyche, man. Or he might not even
it's,
had one in the first place.
yeah, because of what happened, in it being born inside a Titan.
Yeah,
God.
guy just messed up, man.
Yeah, the only this shabby guy, I want to know what his role is other than he's supposedly a high rank soldier. Like, what are they going to use Kyokuro for? Because apparently he's like part of their master plan.
It could be a whole kind of like, what is it? Display type thing.
Yeah.
So they're gonna bring him out and then set him loose. They plan to like set him loose or something like that. One of them type of things. They
Oh,
set him
yeah,
loose
I
so he
see. A
creates havoc and
ruse.
then he
Yeah.
comes in, swoops in and kills him. It's like, yeah, I've just taken out this guy and now I'm the strongest kind of thing.
Yeah, and basically saying gives him, that kind of false sense of security. Like, I can kill every Titan.
Yeah, so you see, these Titans are nothing to me. I'm the most powerful guy here. You
Yeah.
should make me your leader.
So basically, an orchestrated act, innit? So
Yeah,
where they've just planned the whole thing out, made sure the public's seen it, and
yep.
it's all on display for them to see. Yeah, that could be possibly reason for it.
That sounds like the type of looking at the type
Yeah,
of people they are. That just seems like something they would do.
yeah, and the
Like
fact that
orchestrate an
yeah,
entire catastrophe just so they can get out on top.
yeah, exactly. Because then that would make sense for why he said, "Oh, you're going to be the higher rank soldier." Like, I'm guessing there's people right now who are much higher ranked than he is, and if he can kill a Titan by himself,
That'll just
that'll
make it
make
show.
him,
Yeah,
yeah, jump the ranks.
exactly.
It's a lot of freaking, you know what I mean, using abusing going on.
Lots of theories, man.
Mm,
And then obviously you have like their daughter. You know, the little
Who's
sister is
unnamed?
just
Yeah,
freaked out.
freaking. She's freaking. I could tell. I can't blame her. I mean, after we see in the flashback that why she's kind of fearing Titans.
Dude,
Like
anyone
they,
would though, man. You
yeah,
see some giant friggin' 15-foot humanoid thing that just
uh,
wants to eat you.
mm.
Hell no.
But that's the thing, because like most people are sheltered away from that, and you could tell from in their flashback, they've never been outside of Wall Maria, like to see, the outer wall.
Yeah,
So this is the first time they've gone there now. They're even debating whether they can go up on the wall. When they finally do now, they see some freaking dench looking Titan that reminds me like of a tyrant from Resident Evil. And it's just looked up and it looks like it just started screaming.
exactly. It's that kind of thing, you know. Obviously, the rich and privileged ones, man, they always want to go into like the dangerous
Yeah.
situations because they don't have to face it all the time. It's just excitement for them.
Mm.
You know, it's
It's
that
like
type of thing.
the way they were going on, it was like the freaking shabby guy. He was like, "Oh, look, look, Dad, there's a tyrant," and you think, "What are they on safari or at the zoo or
Exactly.
something?"
That's
This
kind of how they're
thing
treating it.
freaking jokes, and even now you can tell he's a spoilt brat. I can see him dying anyway. He freaking deserves
He's
it.
gonna get eaten. That's a
Yeah,
definite.
'cause they, you know what I mean, taking these things for granted.
Exactly, man. I can see him getting eaten here and then asking, what's his name, Kurakura for help.
Mm,
You know, like, you have to help me, you know, all this stuff, and then he just walks off and then the guy gets chomped.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's how I can see it happening.
Yeah, I think your theories are definitely. I think those seem feasible. Hopefully that would like get the story jump started because I was baffled when I read this. I actually trying to think what is actually gonna happen.
Yeah, man.
But
Little
yeah,
theories in it.
yeah, no, but they seem like they would work in it, like because well, I'm assuming that's him on the front cover. The one we see where he's got like a scar on his face, like in front
Must
of a
be.
Titan using the freedom maneuverable gear. But that's what I want to see is the guy that who invents it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be some 18-year-old. And yeah, I mean, what kind of freaking knowledge would you have, like, to freaking think of something like that? Like, that would be suitable to fight against Titans. That's got to have some mad
It
intelligence.
must be one of the things. It's like he sees something and he's like, that's a brilliant idea. Let's base off of
Yeah.
that.
So
You know, one of the
basically,
spur of the
yeah.
moment ideas.
Oh, I see. And then he's just kind of collaborated it into one like tech.
Yeah. It must be some. It's gonna be something like that.
Mm.
You know, all great ideas start from just seeing something randomly and then it's like, oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Might even come down to like, seeing certain animals like a flying squirrel or something,
Yeah,
or anything that swims like monkeys and all that.
exactly.
So
Silly little things like that, man.
yeah. Definitely looking forward to that anyway, because that freaking bit of kit is just mad. It's mad as the sound we've seen.
But yeah, I guess this pretty much wraps it up for this one, man.
Yeah, quite a short one this month, isn't it?
Yeah, not much to fully talk about. I guess it just raises more theories. That's really about it.
Yeah. Mm.
So yeah, well guys, you've pretty much heard like our little theories, you know. But what are your ones? Let us know in your comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video or even agree with some of our theories, give us a little thumbs up. It really shows your support. And don't forget to check out what else we've got on the channel, like main series of Attack on Titan, got the latest review up top, and all the other stuff we do. So yeah, I guess we will see you on the next chapter.
Yeah, guys, see you in a month.